Okay. Hi.
Great. Yeah, thanks very much. So, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jasim, and I'll be your host for today's webinar. Before we begin, some practical information. This live feed will be recorded for the purpose of sharing it on our YouTube channel. So it may help you and others as a guide later. I recommend you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our content. You will also get the opportunity to interact with our guest and ask your questions at the related to the program at the end of this webinar. Please write them at the Q&A function on Zoom. We will try to answer all of them when we finish with the interview. So today's topic is our master's program in socially sustainable working life. This is quite interesting topic in my opinion. I really like this education. If you have a strong interest in people's well-being and want to be part of shaping socially just and sustainable working life, and working in areas such as human resource, leadership, career guidance, or developing strategies for lifelong learning, then this program is perfect for you to start off your career in these areas. So I will not say more and stay tuned and let's welcome our guest, Dr. Ingela Bergmo. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm fine. I'm really fine and happy to be here and to speak with you about this program we are starting
Absolutely.
at autumn. Yeah.
Thank you for taking time out and helping us understand the program in depth, its uniqueness, and what our students can achieve with this. I've prepared some exciting questions for you that can help our potential students to understand our program in depth and its uniqueness. So, my first natural question would be please tell us a bit about yourself and what inspired you to take a lead role in designing the program in socially sustainable working life.
Yes, I will try to tell you a little bit about myself, and perhaps you will understand also my reasons for designing this program. Actually, I've been thinking about this program for some years now, and it has been evolving during my research interests and my practical work as a leader of our two HR programs here at the School of Education and Communication. And I'm also rooted in the area of career guidance and counseling. And as such, I've been working a lot with adults. And adults being in working life or in between education and work, trying to navigate their careers and understanding the transformation of working life. So actually, these issues have inspired me to develop this program. And I think that I came across a lot of challenges and questions during both my practice as a teacher, as a leader, and we came to speak about, we mostly hear about economical and ecological sustainability, in a green transition we speak about, etc. But I felt we lacked a targeted focus on these areas that address specifically social sustainability and the need for society to actually pay attention to organizations and other parties involved in working life to take their responsibility for the social consequences that directions and business goals, workplaces, practices, etc., how they influence people and how we can work more concretely with these goals. So yeah, that's a short, not a short explanation, but in some sense.
Yeah, absolutely. My follow-up question is actually about the program. What is socially sustainable working life and what we aim to achieve with it? And what kind of societal needs, organizational needs, strategic needs are we trying to address through it? I know that you have started to answer some bit of it, but maybe if we can dive a little bit deeper into the education here.
Absolutely, and I wanted to, I will try to do my best, and I also want to share perhaps some slides afterwards, so sure. I can also navigate you to find the content of the courses, so you can go deeply into these also and see what they mean and what they address. But actually, the program is about shaping workplaces where we manage to support leaders to lead for learning so that they can lead their environments to experience the same possibilities for being treated fair and with respect within the work environments. It's also about addressing learning as the key component of creating both tolerance and creating such atmospheres that are necessary for workplaces to shape these just and fair working life that characterize such a social sustainable working life. If we don't succeed with this mission, there will be larger costs for workplaces in the long run because of sick leave, inefficiency, demotivated colleagues, and dissatisfaction, especially when we experience working life transformations so continuously. Because when we transform something, we experience that we lose our navigation. And that's why both workplaces and supporters in society need to understand these influences, that what impact they have on people, and how leaders in organization can design for a working life environment that is more adapted to these issues. So that's mainly the areas we focus on: well-being, on meaning making, on the understanding of the worker and working experiences in transformation, and we pay also attention to the leaders leading these colleagues. So
the follow-up question which I'm getting right now in my head is, so how do you see this to be different from the currently human resource management departments which are working in organizations, like the model? So how do you see it changes that model, or it enhances that model in a smart way?
I think it will be enhanced because we will include a constant attention towards the sustainability goals, where we need to go deeper into these goals and develop personal strategies to address these areas more concretely, based upon the understanding of people in working life. And by moving a little bit beyond organizations and pay attention to people's trying to move to organizations as well, we understand the processes more concretely. So that's one thing I think will be different.
I get a quite common question from a lot of our potential students. Are there any internships or real projects they will get an opportunity to work on or test and apply the knowledge they learn?
Yes, we will organize courses that encourage students to interact with workplaces in doing interviews, for instance. Then they will be connected with workplaces, and they will be encouraged to explore policies and documents and interviewing people in workplaces. And one of the courses is actually specifically targeted to do field studies in the world of work. So they have a problem-solving task where they need to go out into one kind of organization for their own choosing and embrace the goals and try to solve the assignment in collaboration with the world of work, actually. So there will be definitely such challenges for the students, and we will strive to embrace a combination of both developing theoretical knowledge and understanding and developing their skills and abilities connected to the course content. So
Yeah.
I do believe it will be good.
Great. Adding on to what you have just said on field studies in the world of work, there seem to be really interesting courses taught in the program, such as the meaning of work, meaning making, identity and learning, metacritical perspectives on the transformation of working life, leading lifelong learning for sustainable workforces. So how do you, I mean, can you define these really exciting courses?
Define them.
Yeah, I mean, just explain a bit about what they will learn in these exciting courses.
Yes, I can, but I will also take the opportunity to show you a link, if it's possible to share
Yes,
a
it
link
is.
afterwards. I will try to show those who are listening so they can go deep into the course content as well. But to answer your question about the interesting courses, we are very happy to provide them. And we believe that these courses will contribute to both the deepening of understanding people's working life experiences and the possibility to develop more knowledge-based strategies for how to concretely manage to design and lead for learning for socially sustainable working places, because we need to move beyond those buzzwords and go deeper, deepen our understanding to be able to concretize what we are aiming at in each organization. So this will be achieved with the combination of these different courses. So we start broadly, and we have these meta-critical perspectives, so we can understand what different trends causes, and then we see how they influence on people and people's experiences. We go deeply into people's experiences of transformations and what challenges they face. And then we go and look at the other side, that is the organization, and how can the organization deal with the challenges that their co-workers and colleagues are experiencing, so we can achieve these goals of justice and respect and tolerance and well-being, and create workplaces where people experience meaning making in their daily life.
Thanks very much. We can look through the courses, as you said, later on. Talking about our teaching pedagogy, how do we inspire students to achieve the best results and have a competitive edge?
Oh, I would say that this program is based on a pedagogy which is actually developed in our research environment. We have for 25 years worked with lifelong learning in research and in collaboration. And lifelong learning and adult learning, these are our main areas, which means that we are used to meet adult learners. We are used to design courses for adult learners and for supporting adult learning. So this will be a very valuable impact on the courses. We both value and include the students' experiences and stimulate dialogues and group learning in each courses. We will have both teamwork and individual assignments, and there will be discussions and seminars. We really encourage that at our university here, and we will also collaborate with different industrial and business guest speakers who have been working with these areas concretely or in research areas, etc. So we will do our very best to stimulate the students.
That sounds amazing. So how do we connect our students when they finish with organizations or industries, once they have graduated? Do we have any forums or activities where they get connected with them to find opportunities?
We have some how do I say? We have some robust departments already working with these kind of connections at Jönköping University. We have, for instance, a career center where students can be connected to organizations who advertise for jobs and advertise for semester jobs, etc. And we have also a lot of good networks between our faculty schools, which can be used. And we also have very much professional guidance counselors working with these bridges and transitions from education to working life. So there are a lot of already existing supportive systems, but I'm also sure that when we start this program, we will also develop it together, and we will develop it continuously. So I believe that the students' knowledge, our knowledge in combination will also develop a lot of solutions.
Thank you very much, Ingela. It was really helpful. I'm really excited about this education. Sometimes I actually feel myself that maybe should I go and maybe take this education just for the experience. So yeah,
you're most welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I might even think about it seriously, actually. I think we can now open the house for Q&A, but would you like to share before, or would you like to share in the end?
Actually, you decide. We can take the questions now, and then I can open up the link. And
maybe we can share first. Then they might have some questions on something. So just
yes,
we can
we
just
do like
quickly
that.
show something. Yeah.
Yes, of course, we do like that. I will try. So I'm able to share screen.
Yes,
yes,
you should be.
I will try to find my my PowerPoint here so I can show you the link. Hang on for a minute. We can see. Can you see my?
Yeah, we can see.
Yes, great. I will move directly to the slide where we present the courses that are in the program, and then we go deeply into where you can find the course syllabuses. But here you can see that in the first semester, we will read the courses that are on the top of the slide. We start with Social Sciences of Sustainability, and this course is given in collaboration with the other master programs here at HLK.
You can do a little bit enhance, like plus from the bottom.
Okay, yes, of course I do that.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yes, it's much better actually.
Oh, sorry. Okay, now. Is it better now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then we go deeply into what it actually means with social sustainability in working life, and we start with a short course, and then we move into the meaning of work, meaning making, identity, and learning. And this course will actually help us to understand people and ourselves, and what really makes us find some meaning in working life, and how we shape our identity, and how we learn as adults in working life. Then we move into metacritical perspectives on transformation of working life, and this is a course where we take a critical stance on the transformation and explore also difficulties and also possibilities. So this will be a more critical perspective. Then we move into the practice of leading learning, lifelong learning at workplaces, and how we design for learning. Thereafter, we go into the research methods, and we have an individual literature course where we can go deeply into literature and do a literature review, which will help the student to start to think about their master thesis at the end. So this is a gradually learning process. Actually, we add a little bit more, etc. And after that individual literate course, we go into field studies in the world of work. Hopefully, you as a student has been inspired about the issues you found in your individual literature course, and then you are ready for going out in the world of work, doing your field studies, and then you start up to design your master thesis. And at the third semester, you will read a specific course on managing sustainable career development. And thereafter, there are some elective courses you can choose from the other programs, or you can do exchange studies if you like. And then the final semester, you do research methods and finalize your master thesis. So if we now move to the slide, there are, at the website, I was informed that there were no links from the ordinary website that was marketed this program. And I found with my administrator that you can find the specific information on this slide. And I will send you, Yasim, my PowerPoint, so you can share, so everybody who's listening can copy this link.
You can actually, if you can send me this by the chat function, and then
yes, I can. Yes, I do so.
You can send it to everyone actually on the chat,
or
you can send it to me as well.
Yes, that's good. Let me see now if I can send it in the chat. Here, and then I will start to open it myself and guide you through it. I will just so we can look at the screen. I don't know now. Something is wrong. Hang on.
I have sent it to everyone actually.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
But I was thinking that I could guide them by showing. Now I will try to do like this. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it good enough in size?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so at this site, you can find here the program syllabus, where you can go deeply into the syllabus and see how the program is designed. And then you can look at the courses, and actually you can click on these to see what they actually contain. So
Great.
now I click at one of the courses. Here it is, the course syllabus. And you can see, aha, what am I going to learn in this course? You are going to learn to identify the role of lifelong learning in policies for social sustainability, how you can connect learning and social sustainability actually, and how you organize to lead for learning. And so here are the learning outcomes. Here is the content. The learning individual, we will look at how you learn as an individual and what learning in working life actually means, the meaning of learning, etc. So here it is. And you can also see here examination and grades. And as you see here, we have one oral examination and one individual written assignment. And these oral examinations are also a learning process for each student. So this is one example.
Great. Thanks very much. I think now we can open the house for Q&A. And I can already see that we have a couple of questions in the lineup. The first one is, I might have missed, in what position can we be hired in companies after graduation?
Oh, and that's a really tricky question because there are so many different positions in each company. And I would say that during this program, you will learn how to identify your competences with what is actually advertised in other areas. So you need to be well aware of what you have learned from the program and what organizations are searching for. And then you need to do your own marketing in link with what organizations actually need. Because it can be different in different countries, how the labor market and how the organizations are advertising for different jobs. And this is something that we can also explore during the courses with all your students from different countries. We can have a look at how is it in your country, how is it here? And then you learn to explore and identify what you learn from this program and how you do your own marketing where you can actually bring some value to an organization with what you've learned. So there are no specific positions I can mention, but I can learn the students how to match themselves in a better way towards organizations' needs.
But it kind of seems natural to think that this program would better connect with the human resource department within the organization. I don't know, that's my perception.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you have a look at all organizations are working with sustainability agenda in some sense, but not all of them are actually prioritizing or concretizing the social sustainability goals. And this is where you as a student can contribute. When you apply for something, you can say, I'm also an expert in how to concretize social sustainability goal, creating well-being and meaning making at the workplace, etc. I have learned this, and this is what I can contribute with specifically to the organization.
This also feels natural that you could also be connected with the maybe governmental organizations for policy making, for
absolutely
those kind of roles, which are more deeper strategic roles where you kind of define the policy in shaping the lifelong learning or the work processes and behaviors in organizations.
Definitely, you are absolutely right. This is also a perfect match for policy making and for being an expert in these kind of areas. And I think that having this knowledge in your luggage, you will be able to discuss and make these goals more concrete and be a valuable source for policy development. Absolutely.
Great. So thank you, Jaylon. I hope you have found the answer. And the next question is, I have a bachelor's and master's in social work and also working in an NGO as a project lead. Do I have a chance to get in? I think so, but it also depends on your education background. So I would suggest that if you can send us an email with your transcript or the degree, then I can give you a recommendation that if you fulfill the requirements to get into the education or not. So I can also drop that in the chat function, the email address, so you don't miss it. So yeah, good. And we don't have more questions other than the comment by Jaylon saying, thank you so much. I appreciate the first question answer, actually.
Thank you.
We can give it a minute, or in the meantime, I can just send the email address to everyone. study@jmu.se. Good. Any other questions, guys? This is the opportunity you can take right now. Great. I think we are crystal clear. It seems like that. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in this webinar. Thank you, Ingela, for coming in and giving us this valuable time. And this session was recorded, obviously, so this will be uploaded on our YouTube channel, as I said in the instructions before. Please do not miss out on the opportunity to watch it later or share it with anyone who is interested in this education. And we also have pathway education at the university, which means that one of the requirements to get in is also we need to check your English level. So if you are missing on the required level, which is 6.5 hours or 90 TOEFL, you can find all the requirements on our website. But if you are missing out on that, do not worry about it, because we do have a pathway education which can help you to transition into the programs at our university. And so please send us an email. We're always ready to help you out. And thank you for joining in, and hope to see you at the campus in near future. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Okay, something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See you. Bye.
Okay.